Hello ladies and gentlemen, Pericles coming at you with a brand new video. Last week we looked at gaming's past, with my top 5 favorite games of last generation. This week we're gonna look ahead, into the future. Of course there are going to be some givens, like discs completely disappearing. That's already pretty much happened with the PC market. Game streaming is becoming a thing, but I don't think that's gonna last. I don't like the idea of having to pay a monthly subscription for permission to play a game. I like to pay a one-time fee and own the game forever. VR is becoming a thing, but I personally don't think that's gonna replace the traditional gaming experience. You know, where you have a TV and a controller and you're sitting on your couch? I don't think people are gonna like how isolated they are from the real world when using VR. Now, I've personally tried VR and it's really cool, but it seems like it's just a gimmick. If VR does gain some footing, I think it's only going to be used for first-person games, because the truly immersive experience doesn't add all that much to third-person games. Plus, besides that, putting on that big bulky helmet every time you want to play a game, that's such an inconvenience. So I personally don't think VR is going to stick around for too long. The gaming industry has really stagnated recently. Since the Atari 2600, during the transition from generation to generation, there were additions of brand new features, and on top of that, mind-blowing visuals. I mean, the PS1 and N64 added 3D visuals. The PS2 and original Xbox added multimedia capabilities, and the Xbox even had some basic online function. The PS3 and 360 added HD output, digital marketplace, mass online play, and there was also a huge leap in graphics from generation to generation as well. From the PS3 and 360 to the PS4 and the One, however, that's not the case. There aren't any new features that are set to become a staple of the gaming market. I mean, Xbox Snap is pretty cool, I guess, but it's not that big. Not to mention, there are still new games coming out that are able to run on last-gen consoles. So, the new features aren't there, and neither are the great graphics. Not gonna lie though, Uncharted 4 looks gorgeous. Nobody's really trying to do anything new with the new consoles, and while I don't think VR is gonna stick around for long, I will commend it for one thing: trying something new. I mean, something needs to breathe new life into the industry. I guess PlayStation Now is trying to do that, but not many people use it. And that, I think, is because people want to own their games. I'm sort of talking in circles now, so I'll move on. My question is, what is the next generation of consoles going to bring to the table to change things up a bit? Because one, like I said earlier, the gaming industry needs something new to rejuvenate it, and two, if consoles don't bring something new to the table, we may very well see the end of consoles within the next 10 years. Because consoles used to push things forward, they used to be the innovators. Nowadays, PCs can do everything consoles can do, and they can do it better than consoles. And PCs can also do more than consoles. So if we want to see consoles last, we need to pray that Sony, Microsoft, or Nintendo can bring something new to the table. Well, it's pretty much a given that Nintendo will bring something new to the table. They do that every generation. But the question is, will it be something that consumers want? So here are some things I think the next generation consoles should bring to the table to change up the gaming industry. First one is a very large increase in graphical performance. From the PS4 to the PS5, we need something like the PS2 to the PS3. When the PS3 came out, there was a huge bump in graphical performance. People were blown away by the visuals. The PS5 and the Xbox 2 need to bring that trend back. When the new consoles are revealed, I want my head to explode. I want to be in awe at the visual performance. None of that,
hey, we're making a game, and on new-gen consoles, it's a slightly higher resolution than on last-gen.
bullshit. I don't want to see any of that. Right off the bat, I want to see games that you can't even imagine running on last-gen consoles. That's the first thing I want to see. Secondly, I want to see new games. At the beginning of last generation, there were tons of new games and series coming out, many of which played a significant part in defining gaming today. I want to see a game that changes multiplayer like COD 4 did. I want to see another company raise the bar even higher for game development standards like Naughty Dog did. I want to see huge steps forward in storytelling, game mechanics, all that stuff. The gaming industry is in desperate need of creative innovation. Yes, indie games are very complex and interesting, but most AAA games at this point are action games. Now, I'm not saying action games are bad. I love action games. What I want to see is more than just action games. Or if they can't do that, I want to see something refreshing. Yes, while I still have fun with action games, I really want to see something new soon. Otherwise, I may very well lose interest in the near future. Those are the two main things I want to see from next generation consoles. And if that happens, I feel like the gaming industry will start to push forward again and stop being stagnant. And hopefully that does happen. Well everyone, that's it for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I want to know, guys, what do you want to see in next generation consoles, and what do you think will happen in the gaming industry in the next 5 years? Put your thoughts in the comments section below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.
Here we go.